Okay, good Monday evening. Welcome to the Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer show for Monday, May 24th. We're going to be going over today's news headlines here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So we will go ahead and send your links out. If you want to come in video chat with us, you can do that via the StreamYard links that will be posted in Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So I'm going to go ahead and send that out to y'all right now. So let me do that. And we'll send those out to you. Okay, everything's sent out. Okay, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter has the links. If you want to come in once again, just come on down. We will put you in. I don't know why it's not coming in on Twitter. So let's go ahead and go over some news headlines here. Thanks for joining us here on this Monday. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to start with ESPN. We're going to start with ESPN news headlines. Okay, news headlines. Okay, update. Bucks leading 29-10. That game is in the first quarter. That's in the Eastern Conference first round, game 2. Milwaukee leads 1-0, so it's 29-10. Also, later on this evening will be the Nuggets and the Trailblazers. That'll be at 9 p.m. after the first game. So 29-10. So that game's going on right now. Also, Major League Baseball going on. Cardinals and White Sox playing at 7 p.m. Also, the Stanley Cup playoffs begins tonight as well. Game 5 of the Eastern Conference. New York on top, even at 1. Also, Montreal and Toronto tied up at 0. Also, Tampa Bay and Florida playing tonight as well. Also, Minnesota and Las Vegas Golden Knights playing, and also Edmonton taking on the Winnipeg Jets. That'll be going on right now. So let's go over some Major League Baseball games going on in the major leagues tonight. So we'll go through those. Okay, we'll give you some updates of some Major League games. Okay, Major League Baseball games going on. Marlins and Phillies tied up at 2, top 4. Phillies have runners at first and 2 outs. Also, bottom of the third, it is the Indians and Tigers tied up at 2. Detroit has a runner at first and nobody out. Also, Colorado on top 2-0, top 4. They have a runner at first and nobody out. Also, Baltimore on top 1-0. That game's in the top of the second. No, 2 outs in that game. Also, Padres and Brewers, no score. Middle of the second. Also, other games going on earlier today. Tampa Bay wins over Toronto 14-8. Also, the other games tonight will be the Mariners and the A's, and also White Sox and Cardinals. So White Sox, Cardinals, Mariners, and A's tonight. That'll be on tonight's menu for Major League Baseball. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. Okay, let's go to some news headlines. Okay, Julio Jones asks about the future with the Atlanta Falcons. Says, I'm out of there, so it looks like he is not going to be playing for the Atlanta Falcons no more. So it looks like he's going to be looking for a trade, go to another team. So that's all in, like I said, all in common good right now. He is requesting a trade since March, so it looks like They're going to be looking for another wide receiver. There's going to be a lot of teams exactly looking for a wide receiver caliber person like him. So I'll be honest with you, if they can get somebody like him, that would help their offenses overcome their problems. So I think it would be a great fit for either one of those teams. That's looking for Julio Jones. So once again, it's from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. Okay. Golden State manager Bob Myers pretty confident about re-signing Steph Curry to an extension. Yeah, I think he should sign Steph Curry because he's been a valuable asset to the Golden State lineup. In a nutshell, so he's with his shooting and stuff like that, and also his awareness. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. It's ESPN.com. If you got any questions, comments, or post your comments through Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, or if you want to come in video chat with us, you can do that via the StreamYard links posted in Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter as well. Okay, next one. Okay, Trey Burton supports Tim Tebow comeback attempt, doesn't understand the outrage over the Jackson Jaguars deal. So it looks like that's something's going on in Jacksonville. Has some kind of with an outrage or something. So Trey Burton, the leader of the quarterback turned tight end playing routes for Tim Tebow's comeback attempts. So it looks like there are going to be a lot of people working with Tim Tebow to get himself back into a necessary shape to be Jacksonville's leading tight end. So I think that's probably going to be a good deal when it comes down to it. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. Okay, it is 35-14 Bucks on top, 35-14 Bucks on top of the Miami Heat. So the game's going on in the first quarter. Also, Connecticut Suns coach fired, suspended for offensive comments. This is what they're talking about. The Las Vegas player Liz Cambridge. Let's see what she had to say. I'm going to go ahead and put this in to listen to what she had to say.
The next time you try to pull out her, trying to get a cold thing, like, come on, she's 300 pounds. I'm going to need you to get right, baby, because I'm 6'8". I just double checked because I love to be correct and get facts. I'm weighing 235 pounds, and I'm very proud of being a big body, Big Ben's baby. So don't ever try to disrespect me or another woman in the league. I don't know if that's how coaches run. Oh, I do have to say one more thing. I think there's a big difference between players and players. Like talking on the court for a coach for another team.
Well, the thing is, look, she should have never said what she said about these players that's playing in the WNBA. So, like I said, she's got to own up to a mistake. Because that right there is going to be that's going to be a lot of consequences when you say something. She was also fined $10,000 and suspended for one game about comments about Las Vegas player Liz Cambridge during Sunday's game. The WNBA announced that on Monday. Cambridge posted a lengthy story on Instagram. So her Instagram post, Cambridge corrected him. She's 6'8", 235. He said she's 300 pounds. Look, you got to be kidding me. When you say something that's stupid and don't have repercussions for your actions, something's wrong there. Something is absolutely wrong there. So, look, I'll be honest with you. Look, I don't care if these WNBA players are bad or just big or whatever. Look, as long as they can play, that's something I'm concerned about. I'm not concerned about everything that social media they talk about in the social media side. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. That's ESPN.com. Okay, Iowa men's basketball. Jim Jordan Bowen suffered a head injury um, in an accident. It is recovering well. So Fran McCaffrey says that's the. I think he's the coach. Something. Yeah, he is the coach. So Jordan Bauman is recovering from. He had some kind of physical assault or something, so he was recovering from a physical assault early Sunday morning. Per release from school, the alleged incident occurred in Iowa City. So that's what they're. He's the brother of Jason Boland. So he also was granted a medical red shirt for next year. So it looks like he's going to be coming back. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. Okay, 46-10, Bucks on top. Now it's 46-20. Bucks on top, 46-20. Okay, Chicago White Sox, Tony La Russa, and readiness to face the St. Louis Cardinals. It's probably going to be it's going to be an arch rivalry. It's definitely going to be an arch rivalry because he coached there from '96 to 2011, so it's going to be a entirely different situation for him. But Tony La Russa, so I think it's like I said, it's just the assessments of the game. So that game will be going on. We'll give you an update on that game. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. It's ESPN.com. Okay, Donovan Mitchell upset at the Utah Jazz for a late call to sit him in for game one, but said focus is now on game two. So he was very upset about that, about the coach's decision for Donovan Mitchell to sit down in game one, but game two he did play. So that's kind of what So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. Okay, bottom of the first, Cardinals and White Sox scoreless. Cardinals and White Sox are scoreless. Also, in the second period, it is the Pittsburgh Penguins on top 2-1, Lightning on top 1-0. Also, no score in the Montreal and Toronto game. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, other scores right now. Marlins at the top of the fifth, tied up at 2. Indians down 3-2. Rockies on top 3-0, and also Brewers on top 2-0. So that is in Major League Baseball. Also, NBA playoffs. This is the from NBA Insider, the good, bad, and ugly. So playoffs 2021. Our experts biggest game one takeaways from the games that happened on Saturday. So this is one of them. What has the most surprising situation as game one? LeBron games, they're talking about that. Also, Andrew Lopez, the Lakers scoring only 90 points and having James score 18 points, and also Davis scoring 13 points. That's kind of what happened in that situation when it comes down to it. Next one is Milwaukee managed to win game one. They did. Let's see. They did hit 15 3-point shots more than the Heat did in their game. Well, that was what actually happened. Also, which one adjustment you like to see one team make in after game one? The Clippers almost slowed down Luka Doncic, so that's one of them for the Clippers and the Dallas Mavericks is slow down Luka Doncic. I think they will slow down Luka Doncic. Also, Chris Middleton, another guy as well. Also, how Denver not named Nikola Jokic. That's your reasons right there why game one of the NBA playoffs was a huge success. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. That's ESPN.com. Okay, let's see. Okay, Jordan Clarkson wins Sixth Man of the Year award. Joe Engel was second in voting. So congratulations to Jordan Clarkson for winning the Sixth Man of the Year. So that was just announced today. Also edging out Joe Engel and also Knicks guard Derrick Rose. So it looks like he is going to win that award. Okay, here's your first place votes. Clarkson got 65 first place votes. That was 5 points. Also, second place was 23 points. Third place was 1 point. Total points was 407. Joe Engel had 272. Derrick Rose had 77. And also Jay Bruson had 67. And also Tim Hardaway had 24. So, once again, Jordan Clarkson tops out all those players for winning the Sixth Man of the Year. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. That's ESPN.com. Okay, WNBA scores. Liberty on top 53-44, so 53-44. That's in 3:35 remaining. That game is on Twitter, so you can go on Twitter and look at the ball game. Okay, college football tampering has arrived in college football, and it looks like NBA free agency. So that's it for college football recruiting. So once again, this is from college football and ESPN. Go to college football. Hey. So let's go over some more. Let's go over to the local news, which will be Quest City Sports. Quick, Quest City Sports, local sports here in New Orleans area. Okay, let's go over some local news headlines here on. Okay, former Ponchatoula quarterback, LSU quarterback TJ Finley announces he is going to transfer to Auburn. So it looks like he's going over to the SEC West, which is the Auburn Tigers. So once again, congratulations to TJ Finley. He went 2-3 as a true freshman last year at LSU. He has 4 years of eligibility. He's 6'6", 242. He completed 56% of his passes, throwing for 941 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. So Finley will go over to going over to so once again it's from let's see what else we have. Okay, Pete Jenkins continues teaching fundamentals to young aspiring linemen. So Pete Jenkins teaching those young men how to make significant plays. After his 1 year hiatus due to COVID-19, Pete Jenkins, Louisiana line football camp returns to Nichols on June 19th. That'll be next month. So he will go over to Nichols to do that. So I think what he's doing is helping out these young, aspiring young aspiring linemen to play. So I think it's good. So once again, this is from Quest City Sports. Go to questcitysports.com. That's questcitysports.com. Okay, let's see what else we have. Okay, Saints returning to normalcy, but not all the way there. So that's what they're saying. So they had a little golf tournament out at Chateau Country Club in Kenner, having a little golf. So that was their annual tournament with all the coaches and fans and stuff like that. So, okay, Sean Payton. Let's see what Sean Payton had to say. So we'll go ahead and play Sean Payton.
Good seeing everyone, really.
It's weird. It's been a while.
It seems like it's been a while. Any questions?
So you guys been able to zero in on an off-season program, or is that still kind of fluid?
No, we're kind of right in the middle of it. I think it's moved in a direction where we're spending a lot more time with them in the weight room, running, conditioning, and I'm a fan of that. And we're going to kind of continue that pattern, really all the way before the break this summer.
Did you alter those plans, or after last
Yeah,
year?
but last year was different. This year they're back in the building. We're at 87% of the players are in. So a little bit like we're used to, and yeah, the guys are doing well. The guys are working hard. This rookie class has done a really good job.
Do you try to make anything be shaped like a practice in any way?
No, we're not going to have a formal practice set up like that. I really want them focusing more on the weights and not just the rookies, all of those guys. Really working on getting their body weights where they're supposed to be, getting the conditioning level where it's supposed to be, all those things that can help them when training camp starts.
Will there be a traditional mini camp, or will you guys continue?
No, that'll be different too. We're going to kind of stay with this pattern we're on right now.
So if most of the players are there, I guess what did the statement they put out mean exactly that they weren't doing? Like, are they not?
You're interviewing me right now. I have no idea. I'm focused on who's there, and yeah, all but for I think maybe 9 players, and I'm not concerned. It's always been optional. The more important focus is just getting ready for the start of training camp.
I guess a better question would have been, did they come to you and say, hey, we're not doing this, this, and this, or they just said,
no, we had. I can't speak on behalf of the statement, obviously. I had nothing to do with the statement. I can speak on behalf of just the meetings we've had, and they've all gone well. There's really been no surprises. And I'm real pleased with the progress these guys are making. All right, thank you.
Yeah, I say this. Yeah, it's like I said, it's emphatic that the Saints are going to have a good game plan going into this 2021 football season. So I look at it this way: things are looking up for the Saints. The start of the 2021 football season. So once again, this is from Crescent City Sports. Go to Crescent City Sports. That's Crescent City Sports. Well, okay, once again, LSU defeats Louisiana Lafayette in the winner-take-all showdown. So they will advance to the Super Regionals next weekend. So congratulations. The LSU Lady Tigers, they win 8-5. So it was a winner-take-all game. So LSU will take on whoever they play in the Super Regionals next week. Okay, Southern stuns Jackson State to win the SWAC conference and also an NCAA berth. So congratulations to the Southern Jaguars for winning their SWAC conference championship regular season game. So once again, this is from Quest City Sports. Go to QuestCitySports.com. It's QuestCitySports.com. So we'll show you some highlights from the Southern versus Jackson State game. That home run put Southern on top 7-6 against Jackson State. That was in yesterday's game. So that's some of the highlights. Okay, O'Neal Burgos was named SWAC player, most valuable player. Congratulations to him. Okay, Will Warren earns a second Southland Pitcher of the Week honors. Congratulations to Will Warren for earning his second Pitcher of the Week honors. So congratulations. The radio show will begin at noon on Monday. So that was with Matt Reiser. But the tournament will begin on 26th through 29th. That game will be at home this year. Southeastern will be the home team. They will take on Northwestern State. That will be So once again, this is from Quest City Sports. Go to QuestCitySports.com. That's QuestCitySports.com. Oh, I feel like. Okay, brackets are in for the Southland Conference Tournament. Let's give you the brackets. The game will be Alumni Field, so let's give you the first song. Okay, the Wednesday games will be Texas A&M Corpus Christi taking on Sam Houston. That'll be a 9 a.m. game. Abilene Christian will take on Lamar. There also will be a 12 p.m. game. UNO will take on McNeese. That will be a 4 p.m. game. Southeastern will take on Northwestern State. That will be on Wednesday. That'll be at 7 p.m. Also, Game 5 will have the winner of loser of Game 1 will play the loser of Game 2. Also, the loser of Game 3 will take on the loser of Game 4. Also, the loser of winner of Game 1 will take on Game 2. Also, the winner of Game 4 will take on the winner of Game 3. And we'll go through all brackets. The loser of Game 7 will take on the loser of Game 5. That'll be a 9 a.m. game. Also, the loser of Game 8 will take on the winner of Game 6. Okay, the winner of Game 7 will take on Game 9. Also, the winner of Game 8 will take on Game 10. The winner of Game 11 will take on the loser of Game 11, if necessary, on Saturday. Also, the loser of Game 12 will take on the winner of Game 11. That is probably unnecessary as well. Also, the championship game will be a 6 p.m. game. So, Southland baseball tournament getting ready to start up in Hammond. So, once again, this is from Quest City Sports. Go to questcitysports.com. It's questcitysports.com. Okay, let's see what else we have. I think we covered mostly everything here. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go to Twitter. We're going to see what's happening on the Twitter feeds. Tonight we're going to go on Twitter. So I'm going to switch it out to the Twitter feeds. Give me 1 second. All right. I just talked about the 6th man of the year. That's going to be Jordan Clarkson. Congratulations to him. Okay, Spencer Knight will make a playoff debut against the Tampa Bay Lightning. So that's a preview of Tampa Bay and Florida. You can follow FL Teams. That's flteams.com. That is flteams.com. Okay, let's see what else we have. Okay, welcome new head coach Jason Jake Thornton. He's going to be the new offensive line coach for the Ole Miss Rebel football team. So congratulations to Coach Thornton. So once again, this is from Ole Miss football. Follow them at Ole Miss football. Okay, let's see what else we have. Okay, Jace Jong named Big 12 Player of the Year. Congratulations to him. So once again, follow the Big 12 at Big 12 Conference. That's on Twitter. Okay, second, Missouri defensive back entering the transfer portal since ending spring practice. So it looks like he's going. So another player. Look like he's going to be bolting out of Missouri, going to another team. So once again, this is from SEC Football News. Okay, Paul Maneri said center fielder Giovanni DiGiacomo will be on the eligible roster for SEC tournament, but he is going to be out for at least until the SEC tournament's over. So Giovanni DiGiacomo pulled a hamstring last time, so it looks like so once again, this is from Wilson Alexander. Go to Wilson, follow him at Wilson Alexander. Okay, the Oakland A's looks like so this is from Fox MLB. You can follow him at Fox MLB. Okay. All right. Go ahead and wrap up. Okay, once again, thanks for joining us for this edition of Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer Show. We'll be back on tomorrow. Hopefully, I will be on tomorrow. So, it depends on how I feel. So, I'll see. Once again, see y'all later. Everybody have a good rest of your Monday.